Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nikki. I don't know if I've ever actually said that in my videos, but my name is Nikki, and today I'm going to be doing this really pretty yellow look for you guys. I'm super excited because this is my first time doing another monochromatic look with the James Charles palette. Kept it super yellow, and my inspiration was actually a photo that I saw on Instagram, and I thought it was so pretty, and I was like, why don't I do a yellow look? So it's this one right here. Her name is Melissa MUA Artist. The MUA and Artist A goes together. And she did actually like an inner corner, and I decided to do a halo eye, but that was just personal preference. But I love the way this look came out. I'm so excited. I really hope you guys enjoy watching it. So let's get started. Okay, so as you can see, my face is already complete. I just did that to kind of speed this through. So again, today we are gonna go in with the James Charles palette again, because I told you guys I'm really trying to play with color. It's not so much that you need to have this, it's not so much that you even need to have this palette, it's just that I'm trying to use it because I bought it, and you know, this is fancy. So basically I'm gonna try and recreate this look by Melissa MUA Artist. It's basically just this yellow like beginning cut crease, and the whole thing is yellow rather than you like losing that shade elsewhere. So I'm actually going to use a little bit of the orange shade in the James Charles palette as well. But basically, we're just going to go in with the shade B and like pack it on like crazy. So I've already set my base with the BH Cosmetics concealer. And so basically I'm blending rather than, where's my tiny mirror? I'm blending rather than packing it on because it's going to be my everywhere shade. I was really hesitant to do this because I'm like, okay, I hate leaving the house with color on my face. Is that weird? Like, I don't mind doing it, and then I'm like super comfortable in it, but as soon as I step out of the house, I'm like, oh my god, people are gonna judge me. But you guys have to think, I live in a, I guess, fairly traditional, I guess, area of the world. But you know what? So basically I'm actually just using this angled style fluffy brush for this and packing that on. So if you guys can see, her look looks a little bit more warm on the outer corner, so I'm going to go in with an orange for that. Next I'm going to take, this brush is fairly clean, it has a little bit of orange on it, but I guess that's fine. So the B shade in that palette is a little bit neon. This NYX eyeshadow, surprisingly enough, is a little bit more warm. It's in the shade STFUH. I think that's the shade name. I think it's STFU. So I'm actually going to take a little bit of this one too. I really wanted, a while back, I wanted a yellow, a single yellow eyeshadow, so I bought just this one at Ulta. And okay, so that's actually working really nicely. I love this one. This is like, I think, one of my only NYX eyeshadows, but it's like, I love it. So now I'm going to take a little bit of the shade 518, and I'm just going to lightly kind of pack this and dust it as well. It's kind of like a weird packing dusting motion, so that I can just get some of this pigment here in the outer quarter to make this yellow look more of like a golden yellow rather than like a completely neon. I want it to look a little bit more golden, a little bit more warm. And I think this color does that without losing the fact that it's still yellow. Okay, so I've turned this super neon yellow into this like more cool toned, more warm toned like orangey yellow. And I actually really like the way that that's looking. I'm picking up quite a bit of 518, by the way. I'm going to go back in with the shade B to just kind of dust it in the perimeters, make sure that I haven't lost that yellow, because that tends to happen with looks like this. You'll apply a color and then, or just in any look, when you're blending, you will apply a color and then later, like before you realize it, you've completely lost it. So she had the cut crease on the inner corner. I think I'm going to do a halo eye instead, just because I think that's my I think that's what my preference is going to be. So I'm just taking my Revolution. Oh, do you guys... There's like fuzz on this brush from I don't even know where. So I'm just taking a little bit of this, and I'm not taking it too heavy on the brush. Since this is such a light eyeshadow, I think it's going to be kind of easy to cut the crease. So I'm just going to look down, apply it here in the center, and look up. And I do want this cut crease to be pretty sharp. And I want to make my eye appear bigger than it is. If you guys can't tell, I kind of like dragged it up past my... I dragged it up past the crease of my eye. So I'm going to apply the next shade while it's still wet so that I don't like lose any of it. So I'm just going to take a flat definer brush. I really want to go in with a light shade here, so I'm going to take this shade Ring Light and a little bit of the shade Face, and that's what's going to go on the very top and center of the eye. And I'm not wetting this eyeshadow, by the way. So Ring Light is going more like in the center. And of course I do have some of Face mixed in with it. I really need like a golden yellow. Okay, so I'm totally stepping out of this palette and I'm going to go into the shade Primavera, which I think is a little bit more gold than the shade of Face in the James Charles palette. And I'm going to pack this on the outer corners of this eye look. And then I'm going to go back in with the shade 518 and kind of dust it on the sides. Just like I said, to make sure that we don't lose this shade. And also when you apply this shade back over the center of the sparkly, like shimmery shades of the eye looks like this, it creates like this almost sunset sky effect that I just love. I think it's so beautiful and like so artistic. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do the other eye real fast and I'll come back with you guys. Okay, so I'm going to try and, well, do this in all my videos, but show you guys what the look looks like completely without lashes and just like mascara, because I think this looks really nice with just mascara, especially because like you really want to see. So I actually really like this look. I'm letting my lashes dry as of right now, and I'm going to take this teeny tiny BH Cosmetics brush, and I am going to take the shade B first and kind of to repeat the same colors, but B I'm going to bring down lower than 518. So as I'm like buffing it, I notice that packing it is actually the best way to do the lower lash line because it's not tacky. And I'm just going to take the same brush and go into 518 and just try to get this one a little bit closer to the lash line. Okay, so I think my lashes are, at least one of them is ready. I'm choosing pretty fluffy lashes for this look because I told you guys like I'm a little weird about going out with such colorful looks. And for me, like I really like monochromatic colorful looks. I don't like going in with like a rainbow, so you're hardly, I don't think you're ever gonna see that from me. Like it's just nothing I'm interested in. But going in with some super fluffy lashes and looking down to apply them. Popping them down in the center first, then inner corner, then outer corner. And you want to make sure that your lash glue is tacky enough by the time that you go to apply them. Alright, so totally covers up some of that color, which is actually what I wanted. I'm actually going to press my lashes and the lash band together very carefully. I've just done this so many times that I kind of know exactly where to press without pinching myself. Okay, so now I'm going to take some eyeliner and just run it between my lash line on the top, just so that I get like a good blend of my natural lashes and the false ones, because I don't want there to be like any kind of gap. So basically this is one of those looks that you can only really see like if I kind of blink because of the lashes, but I'm totally okay with that. I like it. It's really all about personal preference. I'm just gonna put some, I like can't decide what I'm gonna do in the lower lash line, but I think I'm just gonna put some mascara and like call it a day. I'm using the Colossal Big Shot. I love the way that this makes my bottom lashes look. So I think really I only used like 4 or 5 brushes for this look total. So now I'm gonna mix the shade Face and the shade B. I know it's kind of weird, but that's what I'm going to do for the inner corner because I want it to be really yellow. So I just applied B there, and now I'm going to take the shade Face and go over top. I'm using this completely dry. Instead of going in with the shade Face, I'm actually going to go in with the shade a Ring Light, and I'm packing this in the inner corner. I'm going to take some of this Wet n Wild pressed powder, and I'm just going to press it on the sides of my nose and under my eye where I had some of that fallout. I felt like I had like a little bit of a shadow here. Okay, and now we're gonna move on to a quick little highlight. I'm gonna just make this look really glowy. So I'm gonna take the Essence highlighter, which is basically just a sheen, and I'm applying it to the center of my face and then like under my eye and like cheekbone area, so that that area looks really highlighted but not like sparkly, I guess. I like a really matte foundation, but I like to add a lot of glowiness with my, whatever these are called. So for my highlight today, instead of going in with the Wet n Wild one, which I use all the time, I'm actually going to take this shade here, which is a little bit orangey, if you can tell by the like the cast that it gives. It's called Dream. It's from the BH Cosmetics palette. And I'm going to take my wet beauty sponge, press it in, and this is going to be the base highlight today. I know y'all are probably like, what do you mean base highlight? Like, this looks really nice. It does. I guess I'm just a little weird about my highlights. I really, like, I go in, man. And so today I'm going to go with my JLo highlight. Because why not, you know? I have it, I might as well use it. It is a very like champagne highlight, and it is super intense, so a little goes a long way with this highlight. Then I'm going to go with blush, and I'm going to use the color Mellow Wine from Wet n Wild, because I think it's just like a really pretty kind of peachy blush. The first time I applied this blush, it gave me like no pigment, and now I'm applying it now when it's like, oh, I've come to play, move over. It is like I just pinched my finger. I swear, the bloopers of my videos should be just freaking nuts. So then I'm gonna take this, I think, okay, this is the Hard Candy Baked Bronzer. I just like it because it's kind of like shimmery, and I'm gonna go over like my blush slash bronzer with this, just to give myself, oh, here's an update on my, what the heck? You guys see this? I have no idea why that is. So my cheeks look, there's a lot happening on my cheeks, but so I'm gonna go in with the Sexy Mother Pucker lip gloss in the shade Nude Star, and mostly I'm applying the most of it to the center of my lip and kind of dusting the rest out. And then I'm gonna go with the Essence lip gloss, which is just a sheer lip gloss. It is called the Shine 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 lip gloss. I know this little piece of hair is bothering you guys. It's bothering me too. And that is just gonna be the top bar. This is basically like, I love a nude kind of highlight. I mean, lip gloss. So that is it for today's video. I was deciding on what earrings to wear, and if I didn't know if I was gonna go with like what look, but I'm definitely gonna go with these yellow ones. I think I got these when I was in Colombia, if I'm not mistaken. So no, I got these when I was in Ireland at Penny's. So you guys were wondering, which it's also called Primark. So I have 2 clips in my hair right now, you guys. I actually curled my hair. This week is going to be like where I have like a full week of all my classes. So I'm trying to, like, you know, look nice, look cute, you know the drill. So I'm going to try to cover the most of my hair as possible. I'm going to go in with, first I'm going to go in with my Morphe setting spray. Which I love, and I've told you guys that. And then I'm going to go in with my Milani Make It Last. I repurchased this recently. This is like my third time. So I'm pretty sure they changed their formula, or maybe something in this, because it smells a lot better than I remember. I thought it used to smell kind of bad. Maybe that's just me. But I am obsessed with the way this look came out. I kind of, you know, stepped outside of my comfort zone, and I love this look. Okay guys, so that is the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, just go ahead and subscribe down below for more content, and I will see you guys in my next video. I hope you all are having a wonderful week.